Good morning, people. I'd like to make a video today about my eldest son. His name begins with a J. JP. Right. I would like to say to your son, if you're in a pub and I'm in this pub, or you approach a pub, because I want to explain to you what happened to me on Friday. I was sat in the pub talking to my friends, and as you broke into the corner into the car back in your car, in your Vauxhall Vectra, sitting crazy low, like like this, like a gangster. I spotted you instantly, and I watched you park your car and walk over the car park. As you seen, I stood up and directly made sure you seen me, in a manner not to alarm you, but give you plenty of time to see me. You understand? Because I love you, and I don't want you to be frightened of me. There's no need for you to be frightened of me. If you want to engage in me, you can get engaged. If you don't want to engage, there's no beef with that. I can live with you not engaging. I can live, I'm not happy about it, but I can live with it, no problem, easy. Understand? But I don't want to see you lose because of it, because your stubbornness. Now, eventually, I have not an element of a doubt. You were crying out for my help. Now, I'm in no rush in life, because I realise life's forever. I just want you to be happy. Find your happiness within yourself, and you're blessed. You're truly, truly blessed. Growing up, I didn't mean you have a similar background, but you can't see it because of you were only born, and then you only seen your side of the scenario. But our life's been very similar, and will be even more similar as you go throughout your adult years. I'm in a really good space at the moment, and I'm staying in that really good space because it's 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 been really good to me, my time space now. Now, I want to touch on my father. My father didn't know his dad after he's 10-year-old. I didn't know my dad till after I was 10-year-old. You didn't know me after 10-year-old. The big question is for me with you is when you fill a belly, which I'm sure you will, what happens to you? How you react? Do you make the same mistakes I did? My father did? Or will you be different? It don't matter either way if you do or don't. But what really matters is you find some happiness within yourself, and look at the things within yourself. And we need to sort this out and get this aired out. You want to run from it, that's okay, I don't mind that. But I'd like to sort this out and have a good chat with you. At any time, because I love you with all my heart, son. And I've got a job for you as well. That'd help. I say a job for you. I'd like you to. I'd like you to step up to the mark. But if if you're unable to, for whatever reason, for personal reasons that you don't want to, or anything like that's cool as well. You're not the only son I've got, unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever you want, whichever you look at it. I'm not really, it's not a competition between my sons, don't get me wrong, or daughter even, for that matter, my children. But I have roles for all of yous in my family tree. You know, that's just it. Whether yous like it or I like it or whatever, that's just how it is, because, you know, the apple never falls far from the tree, as the saying goes. And, you know, this is powerful that you walk like me, you'll probably talk like me, you'll probably dance like me, but not not me. You understand? This is powerful because I don't even need to be there, or the only one factor that needs to be extended is that you're my son, and everything else will just naturally take form within yourself, because that's just the way it is. Obviously, 50% me, 50% your mother. But listen to the truth of real reality. Seek it. Seek it out. That's it. You can pretend that you're not interested, but when you close your eyes overnight and all you can see is me from time to time, and the questions that's burning inside you, you know, just reach out if you want. If you don't, that's okay either way. But, you know, I think it's time me and you had a little chat, son. You know, nothing too deep if you don't want to, but I'd like to get a read of you, just to see where you are with your life, and what positivity I can send your way if you need it. If you don't need it, you probably think you don't need it, but everybody needs some positivity in their life. Everybody. Yes, there's not much more I can say to you, son, at this stage of the medium that we're doing. I'm talking over. I know you blocked me on social media, which is okay, but I'm going to share this video and I'm going to ask people to share it for me. If it crosses your path, it crosses your path. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I've got a feeling it will eventually. This is one of the reasons I'm doing this YouTube channel, to talk to people directly without forcing the issue with a direct message. Yes, so I'm going to go Justin. Boom, didn't mean to say your full name. Don't matter to me. Anyway, it might matter to you, but it don't matter to me. I'm sorry about that. I wasn't going to expose you directly. But everybody knows who it is, who I'm talking of, and I want them to know. Anyway, one love to you. I'm going to go off and get some breakfast and relax a bit. Love and light, Justin. Remember, you walk like me, you talk like me. You may just dance like me. And I'm the same with my dad. I walk like him, talk like him, dance like him. That's it. I can't get away from it. I don't want to get away from it. I'm my dad's bastard son, eldest bastard son. I have a brother who's, one would call him the prodigal child in our family, the smart one, educated and smart, you know. And I love my brothers with all my heart, and my sisters. But I will say about my relationship with my brother and my, he should have been. Oh, I don't know. He shouldn't have been. Anyway, who knows? But what I'm trying to say there is, he was the child who had the pleasure of growing up all throughout his life with his father. And I'm not jealous of that. I'm glad he had that time with him. But for whatever reason, I don't really understand the reason why my dad made this decision constructively to pass his consciousness onto me. But he's made this. He chose me to carry the torch. You understand? So it would appear I'm King of the North. King of the North. This is what my dad wishes to be. He says I'm the king of the world, but I've taught him until he's passed over, I'm going to be king of the North, because I live in the North, and I've realised I are a king upon kings. So I'd like you to see this and see what I actually really think. Not what people tell you I think. Not what people tell you I say. What I actually think. You know. Take the positives from what I say to you. The bit that resonates right with your heart is the bit that that's important. I mean, me having a little laugh by calling myself a king. It is a laugh, but in reality, this is also, in the true reality of me, this is already true. Whether I've got a title from from whoever, I've been given a title from my dad. That's it. We can't change that. That's what his wishes is. That's it. And I don't want to change it. I'm quite happy to step up to the mark for my father. I'm already doing it really in the manner of speaking, the way I live, and the way I am, because I am, and nothing changes it. I achieved Kundalini years and years ago for the first time. Let me think. God, I must have been. Oh yes, I was 17, just going on 18, and I achieved Kundalini then. And I didn't really know what was happening to me. I could see the veil come off a little bit for whatever reason. And I thought I was going mad, but I wasn't. Just didn't realise what was happening to me at the time. I had all my faculties about me, just didn't realise what had actually happened to me. Now over the course of years, I've realised what was happening to me, what happened to me then, and what happens to me when I decide to achieve Kundalini. I don't need any drugs to achieve it. People can achieve it through medications and things, and weed and DMTs and drugs and all sorts of drugs. Anyway, but what I'm saying, I don't need any drugs to achieve it. And the less drugs I take, the easier it is for me to achieve, to be fair. But everybody's a bit different. We're achieving Kundalini. So I'm a very powerful person. Whether anybody disagrees with me or not, this is true. I make a decision on what I think is going to happen, or what I see in the future, more to the point. Then I knit it all together and make sure it happens. Some things are harder to achieve for me than others, but I'm so balanced in myself, and You know, I might come across aggressive at times if, if the situation needs it. But my true heart isn't aggressive at all. It's quite peaceful. You know, I'm laid back. At times, people can think I'm aggressive, but I'm just passionate about everything I do. I love being me. And I love me. I just love myself because I've always seemed to succeed in things I wanted. You know, you know, I've always seen myself as a winner. You understand? And it's as I'm getting older, it's getting even easier to win. It's not a real. Sometimes I don't even think it's a competition. You understand? I don't see how a lot of people have got a chance winning against me. See, and this is powerful because I have just a belief that it's so strong. It's just that's it. It's so strong, and nothing's going to change it. Even if I get a few licks, or a few, or lose 1 or 2 rounds. Now that doesn't really matter. But what really matters is I believe myself to be a winner. You believe yourself to be a winner. That's it. We don't have to win everything, but believe yourself to be a winner in life because you're here. That's it. You are. I am. My dad is. You understand? That's it. Nothing changes it. All these years I thought I was alone in my life, and when you realise you ain't alone for 1 second, you're not alone for 1 second, because once you've got a father, that's it, or a mother, that's it. It doesn't make any difference if you don't get on and argue like I have with my mother at the moment. So just balance. Listen to the words that people say to you and why they're saying it to you. I mean, my mother slags my father off all the time. My father's never slagged my mother off to me. And I'm not going to slag your mother off to you. I'm going to just say the truth as I see it. If you're hearing it, it's just the truth. I wouldn't say I'm in love with your mum. I'm not for 1 second, but I love your mum that she's brought a son into the world. At the time, I didn't want it, but I love the fact that you are. That's it. I respect everybody who's had a hand in bringing you up. Grandparents, uncles. But, what I will say to these other people is, what's true is true. What somebody manipulates you into thinking is up to you. But what's true is true. And nobody around me will I let get away from that. Even when I've done wrong. I'll accept them truths. I won't run away from them. I'll accept them truths and I'll embrace them. I love the truths, So seek life. Live a humble existence, but seek life nevertheless. What I found is, I'm wealthy. But it's not what really makes me happy. I'm at that stage in my life where I think I'd rather have plenty than have not enough, and I can make that happen very quickly. That's why the part of the ways now I've stopped doing a 9 to 5 job, because it just takes up all my time. And at the end of it, well, you know, I had less money than what I did before coronavirus. You know, when I was working 9 to 5, because I'm always at work, and you know. So now I've changed. I've reprogrammed myself, switched timelines, and the trajectory is different. You know, I'm going to, you know, them big numbers with the M near it. Well, gonna, or have I already? Yeah. So grasp life. You know, one of my accounts blew over the big numbers, but it's back down now under the M. But it's still extremely healthy. So I'll set you an account up, son. No problem. But I have to see that you're going to do the right thing with it. That's all, son. You know, I have to be sure of that. And that will take some time, because, you know, I have seen negativity come from you. Well, not the last time I seen you, but the time before that. You weren't in a state of mind that I like to see you in. But nevertheless, I'm not going to lie and say I haven't done it, because I have. All I'm going to say is I don't like to see you like that. Understand? But you're a big man. You're a big man. You're going down that wrong road. Or you were down that wrong road. I don't know if you are now, or I don't know, because it's been a few years since I seen you in the nightclub. But what I will say is it's just negativity, that road. Get on the different timeline. Because it's just inside us, you know, now, and that's it. You can't change it, you know. I mean, you don't need any more to know that. What you're doing by go if you carry on down that road of negativity, all you're doing is creating bad karma for yourself. That'll come back and bite you on the bum, for sure. So just grasp that soon. Might even be past tense, but grasp it. It's not an easy thing to grasp, I tell you now. It ain't an easy thing to grasp, because it takes over your mind a little bit, and what you think's, it changes your perspective on reality. This is why you really need to stay away from it, because it ain't going to be pretty for you, and other people around you will eventually walk away. Or probably run away. In my case, they ran. But, you know, be happy, son. Be happy. Be happy with the people around you. Love them. Love them every day. Like I love you. Right? I'm going to go because it's 25 minutes, and I don't think you'll listen for 2 minutes. Okay, Justin. One love, son. I'm going to put this on social media, and I'm going to get people to share it. So, bye-bye, son. Love and light from the ultimate creator.